Tank Davis is undeniably one of the most electrifying fighters in the world of boxing today. The anticipation surrounding his upcoming fight against Lomant Roach has reached fever pitch, and fans are eagerly awaiting what many expect to be yet another display of Davis's power and precision. Recently, Davis has been sharing some jaw-dropping training footage, showing off his lightning-fast punches, explosive movements, and dramatic physical transformation. It's clear that Davis has taken his preparation to another level, sparking discussions across the boxing community. Some analysts have even questioned whether these clips have been edited to make him look faster or more powerful, but those who know Davis understand that his training speaks for itself. The sheer speed and power Davis showcases in these videos are enough to leave anyone in awe, and many have commented that he's operating at a level few can rival. His punch accuracy and the explosiveness with which he delivers them show that he's in peak condition and primed for battle. Tank's training regime isn't just about physical prowess, but mental preparation, as evidenced by his bold, confident statements. In a recent video, Davis fired up his fans by claiming that he plans to put them on a flatbed in Harlem Hospital. His words weren't just a display of bravado, they were a direct challenge to anyone questioning his abilities. These videos and statements have fueled a narrative that Tank is more than just a fighter, he's a force of nature who believes that no one is on his level. His confidence seems unshakable, and fans are eating it up, but his bravado also raises the stakes for his fight with Roach. One fan in particular summed up the sentiment by stating, "That boy is going to hurt something." Others have echoed similar thoughts, pointing out that Davis is a man on a mission, and Roach might be out of his depth. While Tank's physical transformation and training videos have wowed the public, it's his words that add another layer of intrigue to this fight. He described his upcoming battle with Roach as a clash between two dogs in the ring, suggesting that Roach is a fighter who is tough enough to bring the best out of him. "I think he actually took the fight because he knows I'm a dog," Davis said, adding, "He wants to prove his skills against a dog, and I'm going to show you what happens when two dogs get in the ring." These words have struck a chord with his supporters, who see Davis as a fighter with the heart and mentality to back up his talent. However, as with any major boxing event, there's always a chance that things won't go according to the script. Training videos can be deceptive. Fans have seen it before. Icons like Mike Tyson posted jaw-dropping clips ahead of big fights, only to show signs of decline once the bell rang. Tyson's fight with Jake Paul, for example, was marred by questions about his age and physical state. But unlike Tyson, Davis is still in his prime, and his performances in the ring have consistently backed up his hype. As Tank Davis prepares for this fight, there's an added element that makes this matchup even more compelling: his announcement that he plans to retire in 2025. This revelation has left fans wondering whether this fight with Roach will be the first of Davis's farewell tour. The idea that fans may only have a limited number of fights left to watch Davis in action has added an extra layer of suspense to his upcoming bouts. The announcement of his retirement has sparked a variety of reactions, some positive, some skeptical. Floyd Schofield Esser, the father of rising star Floyd Schofield Jr., has expressed a belief that Davis isn't retiring because he's tired, but rather because he's avoiding future challenges. According to Schofield Esser, Davis privately admitted that he would never step into the ring with his son. This claim has raised questions about whether Davis is cherry-picking his opponents to protect his record. He's not fighting the rising stars who could expose his weaknesses, Schofield Esser believes. He's avoiding those potential threats altogether. Tank Davis has yet to publicly respond to these accusations, focusing instead on his upcoming bout with Roach. But the criticism has sparked a new debate in the boxing world. If Davis plans to retire after just a few more fights, why not go out with a bang? Why not face the toughest competition available and cement his legacy? Some fans believe that Davis is being overly cautious in selecting his opponents. Critics like Tim Bradley have pointed out that many of his past opponents haven't been the caliber necessary to test his skills to the fullest. In addition to these criticisms, Davis's knockout streak is often cited as one of the main reasons for his reputation. With 30 wins and 28 knockouts, Davis has built a career on his raw power. But some argue that the fighters he's faced haven't been elite enough to gauge whether Davis is truly the best in his weight class. The question that looms over Davis's career is whether he's genuinely taken on the best opponents or simply chosen those who would maintain his unbeaten record. It's hard to deny that Davis has been a spectacular fighter so far. His punches are explosive, his footwork is fast, and his timing is near perfect. But with his upcoming fight against Roach, the question remains, will Davis's chosen opponents ever be the ones who really push him to his limits? Fans are eager to see if he's really as dominant as he appears or if his record has been protected by strategic matchmaking. The narrative surrounding Davis is complicated by the whispers of his retirement. If he's planning to leave the sport soon, it seems odd that he wouldn't want to face the best before doing so. Critics like Shocker Stevenson and Floyd Schofield Jr. have publicly challenged Davis, suggesting that they have what it takes to expose any potential weaknesses in his game. These rising stars are determined to show that they're the future of boxing, and many fans want to see them take on Davis before he walks away from the sport. As Davis gears up for his fight with Roach, there's more at stake than just a title. He's not only fighting for his legacy, but for his place in boxing history. The questions about his choice of opponents, the rumors about his potential retirement, and the criticisms from his fellow fighters only make the build-up to his final fights more compelling. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see whether Davis will rise to the occasion or leave the sport with more questions than answers. Lomant Roach, who will face Davis in the ring, finds himself caught in the crossfire of all this speculation. As the underdog, Roach is tasked with fighting not just Davis, but the narrative that has already been written about him. Fans have already written Roach off in favor of Davis, and expectations are sky high. But Roach isn't just fighting a man, he's fighting an entire story that's been crafted by fans and analysts alike. The pressure on him is immense, but that's the beauty of boxing. Anything can happen, and underdogs can often surprise us when we least expect it. In the days leading up to the fight, Roach's role in the narrative becomes even more critical. If he manages to land a punch that changes the course of the fight, it would be a true upset. While many fans believe that Davis will win, they're still holding out hope that Roach can pull off the impossible. That's what makes boxing so unpredictable and exciting. Tank Davis is a fighter who thrives in the spotlight, and his preparation for this fight reflects his dedication to his craft. He's not just working on his speed and power, he's also focusing on strength and endurance. In one recent video, Davis shared footage of himself throwing a medicine ball around as part of his workout routine. It may look simple, but exercises like this are crucial for building explosive power and stamina in the ring. Fans have even joked that Davis' training might be tougher than his actual fights. Despite all his success, Davis's critics continue to raise questions about his career. Some argue that his choice of opponents has been overly cautious and that he's yet to face the true challenge that will define his legacy. But there's no denying that Davis has been a knockout artist in the ring. His combination of speed, power, and technique has made him a dangerous fighter who's a threat to anyone he faces. The questions surrounding his legacy are only heightened by the rumors that he plans to retire soon, leaving fans wondering if he'll leave the sport on a high note or if he'll fade away with more questions than answers. As Tank Davis prepares for his fight with Lomant Roach, the anticipation is palpable. The fight itself may be just the beginning of a much larger story, one that will shape Davis' place in boxing history. Will he rise to the occasion and defeat Roach in spectacular fashion, or will he leave fans wondering what could have been? Only time will tell. But for now, the excitement is palpable, and boxing fans can't wait to see how it all unfolds.